Warning. Imagine this. Something as innocent as a piece of fruit could be silently causing havoc on your kidneys, one of the body's most vital organs. It might sound shocking, right? After all, we're told that fruits are nature's best gifts, packed with vitamins, fiber, and health-boosting goodness. But what if I told you that some fruits, despite their many benefits, could be putting your kidneys in serious danger? Let's take a moment to think about this. Could it be that the fruits you love, the ones you may eat every day without a second thought, are quietly harming your health, one bite at a time? Could the sweet, juicy snack you've relied on for years be one of the culprits behind the growing issue of kidney problems around the world? Today, we're diving deep into the surprising world of healthy fruits that aren't quite as innocent as they seem, especially for those with underlying health concerns. In fact, some of these fruits have caused millions of people to experience worsening kidney issues without them even realizing it. That's right. What you don't know could be harming you. But don't worry. By the end of this journey, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to make healthier, kidney-friendly choices for a happier, healthier life. So, why am I here to tell you all of this? Well, consider me your friendly guide through the sometimes confusing and misleading world of health information. I'm here to shed light on the risks that often go unnoticed and to empower you with practical knowledge. After all, maintaining good health doesn't mean avoiding fruits altogether. It's about making informed decisions so that you can nourish your body without any unwanted side effects. Throughout this conversation, I'll walk you through 9 specific fruits that may not be as kind to your kidneys as you thought. We'll look at why these fruits pose a risk, especially for those with pre-existing kidney conditions, and how you can adjust your diet without sacrificing your favorite flavors. So, buckle up. There's a lot to uncover about how these everyday choices might be impacting your kidneys and overall well-being. And trust me, the insights ahead could change the way you look at these fruits forever. Ready to start this journey with me? Let's go. 1. Grapefruit, the juicy hazard. Imagine you're sitting at the breakfast table, reaching for a fresh grapefruit. Known for its refreshing taste and vibrant color, grapefruit is often associated with health and vitality. People tout its benefits for weight loss, vitamin C boost, and immune support. It's no wonder that it's a popular choice in diets worldwide. But what if I told you that, for some people, this seemingly harmless fruit could be setting off a series of events that may harm their kidneys? Grapefruit is one of those fruits that, while rich in essential nutrients, hides a few hidden risks that aren't often discussed. It may be surprising, but in certain conditions, this beloved breakfast fruit might be more of a juicy hazard than a health booster. The reason grapefruit poses a risk is twofold: its interaction with medications and its high potassium content. Kidneys play a critical role in filtering out potassium, among other substances, from the blood. When kidneys aren't functioning optimally, this process can become inefficient, leading to potassium buildup. High potassium levels, known as hypokalemia, can trigger muscle weakness, fatigue, and even irregular heartbeats, which are potentially life-threatening. The second major issue with grapefruit lies in its unique ability to interfere with certain medications. Grapefruit contains compounds known as furanocoumarins, which inhibit a key enzyme in the liver, CYP3A4. This enzyme helps metabolize a wide variety of medications, including those used to treat high blood pressure, cholesterol, and even some immunosuppressants, often prescribed to kidney patients. By blocking this enzyme, grapefruit can cause medication levels to rise unpredictably, sometimes reaching toxic levels. For those already managing kidney issues, this added strain can escalate into severe complications. Here's an astonishing fact that may surprise you. A single glass of grapefruit juice can be enough to inhibit the liver enzyme CYP3A4 for over 24 hours. In a study published by the American Journal of Kidney Diseases, researchers found that people with compromised kidney function were more likely to experience negative effects when consuming grapefruit, particularly if they were on medication. Imagine taking your prescribed dose of medication, believing it's working as intended, when in reality, grapefruit is causing it to build up in your bloodstream to potentially dangerous levels. Furthermore, grapefruit contains around 300 to 400 mg of potassium per serving. To put that into perspective, the National Kidney Foundation often recommends that people with kidney disease limit their potassium intake to about 2,000 milligrams per day. For someone on a low-potassium diet, even one grapefruit could edge them closer to their limit without them realizing it. You may not know this, but the grapefruit medication interaction is so significant that some hospitals and nursing homes have entirely removed grapefruit from their menus. Medical guidelines often advise people on certain medications, especially those with kidney concerns, to avoid grapefruit entirely. It's one of the few fruits that comes with such stringent warnings, even on prescription labels. Here's another fascinating point. Furanocoumarins, the compounds in grapefruit that interfere with drug metabolism, are unique to citrus fruits, particularly grapefruits and Seville oranges. This means that these risks are not associated with other common fruits, making grapefruit an unusual case. For those who enjoy the flavor of grapefruit and don't want to miss out on its benefits, there are safer ways to go about it. First, if you're taking any medication, always consult your doctor before including grapefruit in your diet. There are also some alternative options that offer a similar tangy flavor and high vitamin C content without the same level of risk. For example, oranges. While they contain some potassium, they lack the furanocoumarins found in grapefruits, making them less likely to interfere with medications. Berries, strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries are low in potassium and offer a fresh, tangy taste, plus an array of antioxidants that support kidney health. Pineapple, another tropical fruit that's refreshing and high in vitamin C, but low in potassium compared to grapefruit. When it comes to juice, try replacing grapefruit juice with diluted cranberry or apple juice. These are much lower in potassium and are also known for their kidney-friendly properties. But here's something shocking that might really drive the point home. Consuming grapefruit while on certain medications doesn't just increase your medication levels. It can actually turn a safe dosage into an overdose. This effect is known as the grapefruit effect, and it's powerful enough that, in some cases, grapefruit consumption has resulted in emergency room visits. Think about that for a moment. Just one glass of grapefruit juice could lead to a completely unexpected and dangerous reaction. Imagine having breakfast, starting your day with what you believe is a healthy choice, only to find out later that it was setting off a chain reaction in your body. Is this something you've considered before? If you're someone who takes medication regularly or has any underlying kidney issues, this knowledge could be a game changer. Knowledge is power, and being aware of these seemingly small details can help you take control of your health in meaningful ways. You may have loved grapefruit for years without realizing the potential risks. But now, equipped with this understanding, you have the power to make choices that keep your health at the forefront. 2. Bananas, the potassium bomb. Bananas are a go-to snack for millions around the world, loved for their convenience, natural sweetness, and high energy boost. You might even see them recommended for quick recovery post-exercise or as a filling addition to breakfast. But here's the twist. While bananas are great in many ways, they're not as friendly to your kidneys as you might think, especially if you're someone dealing with kidney concerns. For those watching their kidney health, bananas, with their high potassium content, can turn from a simple fruit to a potential hazard. Bananas are among the richest sources of potassium, with an average banana containing around 420 milligrams of this mineral. Potassium is essential for muscle and nerve function, but for those with kidney issues, it can create complications. Kidneys play a critical role in filtering excess potassium from the bloodstream. When kidneys aren't functioning at full capacity, this filtering becomes sluggish, and potassium levels can build up in the blood. This condition, known as hyperkalemia, can lead to muscle cramps, fatigue, and in severe cases, irregular heart rhythms that can be life-threatening. Think about this. For a healthy person, potassium might act as a necessary nutrient, but for those with kidney issues, it's like a silent overload waiting to disrupt their balance. Did you know that bananas are often cited in studies on dietary potassium? According to the National Kidney Foundation, people with chronic kidney disease are typically advised to limit their potassium intake to avoid complications. A single banana can easily take up 20 to 25% of the daily potassium limit for those with kidney conditions, meaning that even a small banana every day can push someone closer to dangerous levels. The real risk lies in unintentional accumulation. Many people eat multiple bananas in a day or pair bananas with other potassium-rich foods like potatoes or tomatoes, unknowingly creating a potassium overload. Research has shown that even slightly elevated potassium can become dangerous if it goes unregulated, especially in those with reduced kidney function. Here's something that may surprise you. One common misconception is that the potassium content in bananas can be washed out or reduced by soaking or cooking. However, potassium is an internal component of the fruit, and unlike sodium, it cannot be significantly reduced by water or heat. So any attempt to reduce potassium levels in bananas for kidney health is, unfortunately, ineffective. And there's more. While potassium-rich bananas are helpful in treating muscle cramps in athletes, for kidney patients, they may ironically cause cramps instead of relieving them. If you love bananas and are managing your kidney health, moderation and balance are key. A dietitian can guide you on how much potassium you can safely consume based on your kidney function. For those who need a banana substitute, here are some low-potassium alternatives. Berries, strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries provide antioxidants and fiber without the high potassium levels. Apples, a good source of fiber and vitamin C, and with much lower potassium, apples are great for maintaining energy without the risks. Pineapple, known for its low potassium and unique taste, pineapple can offer a tropical twist to your diet. If you want the taste and texture of bananas, try using half a banana in a smoothie with other low-potassium ingredients to lower the potassium load. Here's something that might shock you. Researchers have found that in severe kidney patients, even minor potassium spikes can be life-threatening. Imagine this, thinking you're making a healthy choice with a banana, only to find it could be working against your health. For those managing kidney disease, the risk isn't always in large amounts, but in consistent small doses that slowly build up in the bloodstream over time. Think about this for a moment. How many bananas have you eaten thinking they're purely beneficial? Is this something you've considered before? By gaining this awareness, you're empowering yourself to make choices that truly support your health. Remember, knowledge is power, and making informed choices, even in something as simple as fruit selection, can create a big impact on your well-being. Now that we've covered bananas, let's move to the next surprising fruit that might just be sitting in your kitchen right now. Stick with me, because what's coming next is something you may not have expected. 3. Oranges, the citrus conundrum. Oranges are often considered the poster fruit for health. Known for their high vitamin C content, fiber, and refreshing flavor, they're a staple in breakfast routines and a favorite in juices. But while oranges might seem like the perfect healthy snack, they come with a surprising twist for those who need to watch their kidney health. Could it be that the same juicy orange that's thought to boost immunity might actually create complications for the kidneys? Let's take a closer look. Oranges are another potassium-rich fruit. A single orange contains about 240 milligrams of potassium, while a standard glass of orange juice can have up to 500 milligrams. For someone with kidney concerns, this can quickly add up, especially if oranges are a regular part of their diet. The kidneys are responsible for regulating potassium levels, and when they're weakened, this excess potassium can remain in the bloodstream. High potassium levels, or hyperkalemia, can result in symptoms ranging from mild nausea to severe heart complications. Additionally, many people turn to orange juice as a convenient source of vitamins. But unlike the whole fruit, orange juice lacks fiber, meaning the sugars are absorbed rapidly into the bloodstream. This can cause blood sugar spikes, which in people with diabetes or kidney disease might lead to complications. Here's a fact that might surprise you. A recent study published in the Journal of Nephrology found that frequent consumption of orange juice could be risky for people with chronic kidney disease. The researchers discovered that the high potassium content in orange juice, when consumed regularly, placed additional stress on the kidneys. And since orange juice is often consumed in larger quantities than a single orange, the risks can compound quickly. Another risk associated with oranges is their acidic nature. While generally not a problem, for people with kidney stones, particularly those with calcium oxalate stones, the acidity in oranges might contribute to discomfort or stone formation. Studies have suggested that while oranges themselves are low in oxalates, their acidity can sometimes irritate the urinary tract, which can be uncomfortable for kidney stone patients. Did you know that just like grapefruit, oranges can also interfere with certain medications? Although the effect isn't as strong as grapefruits, oranges contain certain compounds that can slightly alter how the body processes specific medications, including some blood pressure and cholesterol drugs. This effect, while subtle, could be enough to make someone with kidney issues consider an alternative if they're regularly on these medications. And here's another twist. In some studies, consuming oranges alongside potassium-rich meals can lead to unexpectedly high potassium spikes. Imagine adding an orange to a meal that already includes potatoes or a banana, unknowingly raising potassium intake closer to potentially harmful levels. For those who love oranges, the good news is there are ways to enjoy their benefits while staying kidney-friendly. Here are a few alternatives and modifications. Diluted orange juice. If you're set on orange juice, consider diluting it with water to reduce potassium intake per serving. Tangerines. These smaller citrus fruits have similar flavors, but lower potassium content, making them a safer choice for those with kidney issues. Berries. If you're looking for a low-potassium source of vitamin C, berries such as strawberries and blueberries are excellent alternatives that provide antioxidants without the potassium load. If you enjoy the acidity that oranges bring, try adding a small squeeze of lemon or lime to water for a refreshing drink. Both options are low in potassium and provide a similar tangy taste. You may be shocked to learn this. One study showed that patients with kidney disease who drank orange juice regularly had a 20% higher likelihood of experiencing potassium-related complications compared to those who limited their intake. Imagine unknowingly increasing your risk just by having a glass of juice. For those managing kidney health, these small daily choices can make a big difference. So think about this. How many times have you reached for an orange, thinking it was the perfect healthy choice? Is this something you've considered before? Taking control of your health means being informed, and even these small pieces of knowledge can lead to life-changing choices. Remember, being proactive and aware of what you consume can protect your health in ways you might not expect. Now that we've covered oranges, let's move on to another surprising fruit that may be hiding risks of its own. Keep reading, because what comes next could be even more unexpected. 4. Avocado, the creamy offender. Avocados are beloved around the world, seen as a symbol of healthy eating due to their high fiber content and good fats. With their creamy texture and versatility, they've become a staple in salads, smoothies, and even toast. But there's more to this popular fruit than meets the eye, especially for those who need to be mindful of their kidney health. What if this trendy superfood is actually a hidden risk? For people with kidney concerns, the high potassium content in avocados can be a silent offender, quietly contributing to health complications. Avocados are incredibly high in potassium. Just 1 cup of sliced avocado contains roughly 700 milligrams of potassium, one of the highest concentrations among fruits. For individuals with compromised kidney function, consuming avocados regularly could push their potassium intake over the safe limit, leading to potential health risks. The kidneys are vital in filtering excess potassium, and when they're not fully functional, potassium can accumulate in the bloodstream, causing fatigue, muscle cramps, and even more serious heart complications. Furthermore, avocados are calorie-dense, and for those with dietary restrictions linked to kidney disease, consuming too many calorie-rich foods can strain the kidneys over time. While avocados are packed with healthy fats, those fats also add up in calories, which might not be ideal for kidney health if combined with other calorie-dense foods. In a National Kidney Foundation study, researchers found that participants with kidney issues who consumed high-potassium foods, like avocados, experienced increased symptoms of hyperkalemia, such as irregular heart rhythms and muscle weakness. Just one avocado can account for nearly 35% of the recommended potassium intake for someone on a kidney-friendly diet, making it easy to unknowingly exceed safe limits. Another surprising risk: the high fat content in avocados, though typically seen as healthy, may cause digestive issues for individuals on certain kidney treatments, particularly if their diets are low in fat otherwise. While fats are essential, excessive intake of fats in people with compromised kidney function has been shown to impact digestion, potentially leading to nausea or abdominal discomfort. Here's something that might be unexpected. Avocados, despite their association with clean eating, are often avoided in many kidney-friendly diets due to the unique combination of high potassium and calorie density. In fact, some nutritionists suggest that kidney patients limit avocados to a very occasional treat rather than a daily staple, particularly due to how quickly the potassium can add up. Additionally, it may surprise you to know that avocado oil, often thought of as a healthy cooking alternative, is not recommended for kidney patients, given that even the oil retains a small amount of potassium and is calorie-dense. If you're an avocado lover but need to watch your potassium, here are a few safe alternatives. Cucumbers. These are low in potassium and provide a similar refreshing crunch to salads, with a mild flavor that can work in place of avocado. Zucchini. Another low-potassium, versatile vegetable that can be sliced or diced to add texture without the potassium overload. Greek yogurt. For a creamy, satisfying replacement, plain Greek yogurt can serve as a great alternative in dishes like salads, dips, or spreads. For those who want the taste of avocado, consider using smaller portions or mashing a quarter of an avocado to spread over toast or add to a meal in limited amounts. Here's a fact that might surprise you even more. According to research published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, potassium buildup in kidney patients from a diet high in avocado and other potassium-rich foods increased the likelihood of hospitalization. Imagine that. A beloved superfood could, for some people, be risky enough to require urgent medical attention. The risks of high-potassium foods like avocados are real, particularly for those unaware of the hidden levels. So, think about this for a moment. How often do you see avocados listed as a must-have for a healthy diet? Is this something you've considered before? For those with kidney concerns, understanding how even the healthiest foods can impact your body is a form of empowerment. Remember, making choices based on knowledge is the best way to protect your health and make the most out of your diet. Now, as we explore more fruits that might surprise you, you'll want to stick around. The next item on our list might just shock you with its unexpected effects. 5. Cantaloupe, the hidden potassium danger. Cantaloupe is the go-to summer fruit for hydration and sweetness. Its high water content and refreshing taste make it a popular choice for fruit salads, smoothies, and as a light dessert. But did you know that this juicy melon could be hiding a risk that might surprise you? For those with kidney concerns, cantaloupe isn't as innocent as it appears, and here's why. While cantaloupe's high water content is hydrating, it also comes with a significant amount of potassium. A single cup of cantaloupe contains around 430 milligrams of potassium, which might be harmless for some, but can lead to serious health concerns for others. For individuals with compromised kidney function, consuming cantaloupe can lead to potassium buildup in the bloodstream, resulting in a potentially dangerous condition called hyperkalemia. But potassium isn't the only concern here. Cantaloupes, due to their high water and sugar content, can also contribute to blood sugar spikes, particularly in people with diabetes or metabolic issues. The body metabolizes the sugars in cantaloupe rapidly, which can be problematic if blood sugar levels need to be carefully managed. Many kidney patients are advised to limit both potassium and sugar, making cantaloupe a double-edged sword. A recent study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that individuals with reduced kidney function who included high potassium fruits, like cantaloupe, in their diets experienced more frequent symptoms of hyperkalemia. These symptoms included muscle cramps, weakness, and even abnormal heart rhythms in some cases. The study suggested that the combination of cantaloupe's water content and potassium can be misleading because people often think of it as a light fruit, unaware of its hidden potassium levels. Another important risk factor is cantaloupe's high glycemic index. This means it raises blood sugar quickly, which can be challenging for kidney patients who often face insulin resistance or need to manage diabetes as a secondary condition. A rapid spike in blood sugar can cause additional strain on the kidneys, especially if high-sugar fruits are consumed regularly. Here's something that might catch you off guard. While we often associate melons with cooling effects in the body, cantaloupe can actually cause mild dehydration in certain individuals. How? Due to its natural sugars, cantaloupe can lead to an osmotic effect, where water is drawn out of cells, potentially resulting in temporary dehydration. This can further strain the kidneys, which already work hard to regulate fluid balance. Another surprising fact: some nutritionists recommend limiting cantaloupe specifically for kidney patients with diabetes due to the dual concerns of high potassium and quick sugar absorption. This combination makes it less suitable than it appears for certain diets. If you enjoy melons but want to avoid the risks associated with cantaloupe, there are alternatives that provide hydration without the high potassium or sugar content. Here are a few. Watermelon. Although it contains some potassium, it's typically lower than cantaloupe and has a higher water content for hydration. Honeydew. Another melon option with lower potassium. Honeydew provides a similar refreshing taste, but with a gentler impact on potassium levels. Berries. If you're seeking a sweet yet kidney-friendly option, berries like strawberries and blueberries offer antioxidants and hydration without the potassium overload. If you decide to have cantaloupe, try limiting yourself to a small portion and pairing it with low-potassium foods. This can help mitigate the risks without eliminating it entirely from your diet. Here's something you may not know. Cantaloupe is sometimes overlooked on lists of high-potassium foods, leading people to unknowingly exceed their potassium intake. Imagine thinking you're choosing a light and hydrating fruit, only to discover it's putting extra stress on your kidneys. The real danger lies in underestimating foods that seem safe, like cantaloupe, and consuming them without realizing the impact. Think about this for a moment. How often have you enjoyed a slice of cantaloupe without considering the effects on your body? Is this something you thought about before? Knowledge really is power, especially when it comes to foods that appear innocent but might have hidden risks. By staying informed, you're taking control of your health and making choices that support your kidney function in the long run. We're not done yet. Our next fruit is one that you might never suspect, but it's another surprising culprit. Stick with me to find out how even the most seemingly innocent foods can have unexpected effects. 6. Prunes. The dried fruit dilemma. Prunes are often praised as a natural remedy for digestive health, known for their fiber and natural sugars that aid in regularity. These dried plums are considered a wholesome snack and even a functional food for supporting digestion. But here's a side to prunes that might not be so beneficial, especially for kidney health. For those with compromised kidneys, prunes can present some surprising risks that extend far beyond their fiber content. Prunes, like many dried fruits, are highly concentrated in both potassium and sugar. Just half a cup of prunes contains about 630 milligrams of potassium, nearly a third of the daily recommended limit for many kidney patients. For people with kidney issues, consuming prunes could easily lead to an overload of potassium in the bloodstream, causing symptoms like muscle weakness, numbness, and, in severe cases, heart rhythm problems. But that's not all. Prunes are also high in oxalates, compounds that can lead to the formation of kidney stones in susceptible individuals. Oxalates are naturally occurring, but when consumed in large amounts, they can crystallize with calcium in the kidneys, forming painful stones. For those already managing kidney issues, the extra oxalates in prunes can aggravate existing conditions and increase the risk of stone formation. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlights how dried fruits like prunes concentrate natural sugars and potassium during the drying process. This makes them significantly more potent than their fresh counterparts. Research also suggests that individuals with chronic kidney disease, CKD, who consume high oxalate foods are at greater risk of developing stones. Prunes contain roughly 10 milligrams of oxalate per serving, which may not sound like much, but it adds up quickly when combined with other oxalate-rich foods. Prunes also have a high glycemic load due to their natural sugars. This can lead to blood sugar spikes, which are especially problematic for kidney patients who are managing diabetes. The combination of high sugar and oxalates creates a unique challenge for kidney health, making prunes less than ideal for those who need to watch their potassium, sugar, and oxalate intake. You may not know this, but prunes are often recommended to increase iron intake because they contain significant amounts of iron and other minerals. However, for kidney patients, too much iron can also be a problem. When iron builds up in the body due to impaired kidney function, it can lead to a condition known as iron overload, which can contribute to oxidative stress and inflammation in the kidneys. Another surprising angle: prune juice, often marketed as a gentle laxative, can pack nearly double the potassium content of the same amount of fresh prunes. This means that a single glass of prune juice can inadvertently lead to potassium levels that may be risky for kidney patients. For those who want the digestive benefits of prunes but are concerned about their kidney health, here are a few safer alternatives. Apples. These provide fiber without the high potassium or oxalate content, making them a safer option for digestion. Pears. Another fruit high in fiber, but low in potassium. Pears can aid in regularity without adding extra potassium to your diet. Berries. If you're looking for antioxidants and low potassium, berries like blueberries and strawberries are excellent options that won't interfere with kidney health. If you're specifically seeking a natural laxative, consider options like psyllium husk or a small portion of kiwi, which has digestive benefits without the high oxalates and sugars found in prunes. Here's something surprising. Prunes, a fruit known for promoting digestive health, can be risky enough to cause complications like kidney stones and hyperkalemia for those with kidney issues. Imagine turning to prunes for their health benefits, only to have them potentially aggravate an existing kidney condition. It's a hidden risk that most people aren't aware of, making prunes a tricky choice for anyone with kidney concerns. So, think about this. How many times have you reached for dried fruits, thinking they're a healthy choice? Are prunes something you consider for their digestive benefits? Knowledge is power, and understanding the hidden risks in foods we consider healthy allows us to make smarter choices. Remember, small changes in your diet can make a big difference when it comes to supporting kidney health. Stay tuned, there are still a few fruits left that might surprise you even more. The next item on our list is a fan favorite, but it might have more risks than you realize. 7. Kiwi, the tropical trap. Ever thought about this fruit's hidden risks? Kiwi, with its vibrant green color and sweet tart flavor, is often seen as a superfruit packed with vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants. It's refreshing, delicious, and adds a tropical touch to any fruit salad. But behind that exotic appeal, kiwi carries a few surprises, especially for those with kidney concerns. Kiwi may not scream high-potassium food like bananas or avocados, but it does contain enough potassium, about 215 milligrams per medium-sized fruit, to be of concern, particularly if eaten in large amounts. For those managing kidney health, the potassium in kiwi can quietly build up, potentially causing issues like muscle cramps or abnormal heart rhythms if consumed regularly without consideration. The oxalate content in kiwi also poses a risk. Though kiwi is loved for its high fiber content, it also contains moderate levels of oxalates, compounds that can contribute to kidney stone formation for susceptible individuals. This risk is particularly relevant for those who enjoy kiwi as a daily snack, unknowingly increasing their oxalate intake. While kiwi is well regarded for its vitamin C boost, high intake of vitamin C can sometimes backfire for individuals with kidney concerns. Excessive vitamin C can break down into oxalates within the body, adding to the oxalate load on the kidneys. A single kiwi might not cause issues, but if combined with other high vitamin C foods, it could inadvertently contribute to stone formation in the long run. Additionally, many kidney patients are advised to avoid high-acid foods, as they can irritate the urinary tract. Kiwi's natural acidity, though refreshing, can sometimes aggravate this sensitivity, making it a surprising irritant for some. According to research in the Clinical Kidney Journal, a moderate increase in oxalate intake from fruits like kiwi may lead to a higher incidence of kidney stones, especially when combined with other oxalate-rich foods. Kiwi's relatively high potassium, paired with moderate oxalates, makes it a silent contributor to kidney stress. It might also surprise you to know that kiwi contains actinidin, a natural enzyme that can cause digestive irritation in some people. While this enzyme is beneficial for breaking down protein, it can cause discomfort for those with sensitive stomachs or gastrointestinal conditions, making it less ideal for some kidney patients who already face digestive complications. If you're a fan of kiwi but are concerned about its effects, there are several kidney-friendly options to consider. Here's a look at some alternatives. Apples. Low in potassium and oxalates, apples are an excellent, easy-to-digest alternative that provides fiber without the risks associated with kiwi. Grapes. Offering a burst of sweetness with minimal potassium, grapes make a great replacement that's easier on the kidneys. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries provide antioxidants without the oxalate or potassium concerns, making them a smart choice for those with kidney concerns. If you're still craving kiwi's unique flavor, try using a small portion in a fruit salad rather than consuming it on its own. This can help you enjoy the taste while limiting your intake of potassium and oxalates. Kiwi's digestive enzyme, actinidin, can also act as a mild blood thinner. For kidney patients on blood-thinning medications, even this small interaction can become significant. Who would have thought that something as innocent as a kiwi could have such unexpected effects? Ever thought about the hidden components in foods we consider superfoods? It's a reminder that every food has its unique effects on the body, and what's super for one person might pose risks for another. Choosing foods with awareness, especially when managing health conditions, can truly make a world of difference. But don't go away just yet. Our next item is another surprising culprit, one that might be sitting in your kitchen right now. The final fruits on our list will leave you rethinking some everyday choices. 8. Mango, the sweet risk. Did you know? Mangoes, the king of fruits, are loved worldwide for their sweet and juicy flesh, symbolizing summer and tropical indulgence. Rich in vitamins A and C, they're often celebrated for boosting immunity and providing a natural source of energy. But for those managing kidney health, mangoes may carry some hidden risks that go unnoticed. While mangoes are low in fat and provide many nutrients, they're also packed with natural sugars and moderate potassium. A single cup of sliced mango contains around 277 milligrams of potassium and over 45 grams of natural sugars. For someone with compromised kidney function, this level of potassium might seem moderate, but paired with high sugar, mangoes can complicate blood sugar levels, particularly for those managing diabetes alongside kidney concerns. Excess sugar can lead to blood sugar spikes, which can strain kidneys over time, especially in individuals with insulin resistance or pre-existing kidney conditions. High sugar intake is known to promote inflammation and oxidative stress in the body, which can worsen kidney health over time. Many people assume that because it's natural sugar, it's entirely harmless. But the truth is that for those with kidney concerns, high sugar content can still be problematic, especially when consumed regularly. Mango's high glycemic index means that its sugars are quickly absorbed, which can cause sharp spikes in blood sugar levels. This effect is even more pronounced when mangoes are consumed in large quantities or paired with other carbohydrate-heavy foods. Additionally, mangoes are often processed into juice, which is even more concentrated in sugar and potassium. Mango juice contains minimal fiber, which slows sugar absorption, leading to faster spikes in blood sugar compared to eating whole mango slices. This can be a hidden pitfall for kidney patients who believe mango juice is a healthy choice. Research from the American Journal of Nephrology shows that patients with kidney disease and diabetes are at a greater risk of kidney function decline when their diet includes high-sugar fruits. In particular, mangoes were highlighted as a fruit that, when consumed frequently, could exacerbate glucose metabolism issues. The study emphasizes that natural sugars, while healthier than processed sugars, still require careful moderation for kidney and diabetes patients. The combination of high potassium and sugar also makes mangoes less than ideal for people on kidney dialysis, where blood sugar control and potassium regulation are essential. Even a moderate intake of mango can contribute to potassium buildup, making it important for kidney patients to consume this tropical treat with caution. For mango lovers, there are ways to enjoy this fruit's flavor while minimizing the risks. Here are a few kidney-friendly tips and alternatives. Small portions. Instead of an entire mango, enjoy a few slices in a fruit salad, limiting your potassium and sugar intake while still savoring the flavor. Cantaloupe or honeydew. These melons offer a similar sweetness with a lower sugar and potassium content, making them better choices for kidney health. Papaya. With a similar tropical taste and slightly lower potassium, papaya can be a safer alternative for those craving something sweet. If you're looking for a refreshing mango-flavored beverage, try diluting mango juice with water or using a mango-flavored sparkling water with zero added sugars. Here's a twist that may catch you off guard. Mangoes contain compounds that can interact with certain medications. Specifically, the fruit's high vitamin C content can amplify the effects of some blood pressure medications, potentially causing blood pressure fluctuations. For kidney patients on such medications, it's essential to be aware of this possibility and consume mangoes in moderation. We often think of mangoes as a fun fruit, something light and refreshing. But for those with kidney concerns, even fruits that seem harmless can have complex effects. Being aware of these hidden impacts empowers you to make choices that not only protect, but actively support your health journey. And as we move to the final item on our list, get ready for a surprising reveal. This next fruit might just be the most unexpected of all. 9. Starfruit, the toxic surprise. Starfruit, with its unique star shape and exotic appeal, is often seen as a delightful addition to fruit platters and salads. It's crisp, refreshing, and packed with vitamin C, making it seem like an ideal health booster. However, starfruit is not as innocent as it appears, especially for those with kidney issues. For some, This little fruit carries a hidden danger that can have serious health consequences. What makes starfruit particularly risky is its natural neurotoxin content. While these neurotoxins don't affect healthy individuals, they pose a significant threat to people with compromised kidney function. For those with weakened kidneys, the toxins in starfruit can accumulate in the bloodstream and reach the brain, leading to a condition known as starfruit toxicity. The symptoms can range from mild hiccups and confusion to more severe reactions, including seizures and even coma. This toxic reaction occurs because impaired kidneys are unable to efficiently filter out the neurotoxins present in starfruit. Even a small serving, half a starfruit or just a few slices, can trigger symptoms in those with chronic kidney disease, CKD. It's one of the few fruits that nephrologists specifically warn against for people with any degree of kidney impairment. According to a study published in the Clinical Kidney Journal, even minimal exposure to starfruit in kidney patients has been associated with serious neurological symptoms. Researchers documented that kidney patients consuming starfruit developed symptoms within hours, often requiring hospitalization. This isn't just a theoretical risk. Numerous cases of starfruit toxicity have been recorded globally, particularly in regions where the fruit is popular and widely available. One of the most concerning aspects of starfruit toxicity is how quickly symptoms can escalate. Unlike potassium buildup, which takes time, the neurotoxins in starfruit can cause symptoms within minutes to hours. This rapid onset makes starfruit uniquely dangerous for those unaware of its risks. Here's something surprising. Starfruit toxicity is so potent that even people with mildly reduced kidney function are advised to avoid it completely. Unlike other fruits that pose risks only with regular or excessive consumption, starfruit can be dangerous even in tiny amounts. In fact, many hospitals around the world specifically list starfruit as a prohibited item for patients with any form of kidney disease. Another unexpected aspect. Starfruit contains oxalates, which can increase the risk of kidney stones, compounding the danger for those already vulnerable to kidney issues. For those looking to enjoy a refreshing, tangy flavor without the risks associated with starfruit, there are safer options that won't jeopardize kidney health. Here are a few alternatives. Apples. Crisp and hydrating, apples provide a similar texture without the neurotoxins or high oxalate content, making them kidney-friendly. Pineapple. With a tropical taste and lower oxalate levels, pineapple is a safer substitute that still offers vitamin C and hydration benefits. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are antioxidant-rich and won't introduce any neurotoxins, providing a safe and nutritious option. If you're craving something truly exotic, consider trying dragon fruit, which is low in oxalates and free from the neurotoxins found in starfruit. Did you know that starfruit toxicity can occur so suddenly that many who experience it require immediate emergency treatment? In fact, nephrologists around the world caution patients about this fruit due to its unpredictable and dangerous effects on those with even minor kidney issues. Imagine consuming just a few slices and suddenly experiencing neurological symptoms. It's a risk that few are aware of until it's too late. It's incredible how a fruit as seemingly innocent as starfruit could be one of the most dangerous for kidney health. But this is why knowledge is so empowering. By understanding the risks associated with even the healthiest-looking foods, you can make informed decisions to protect yourself or those you care about. We've journeyed through some surprising territory today, uncovering the hidden risks behind fruits that may not be as healthy for everyone, especially for those mindful of kidney health. From the high potassium load in bananas and avocados to the neurotoxins in starfruit, each of these 9 fruits carries a unique impact on kidney function that's essential to understand. Remember, even natural foods can have unintended effects, and being informed empowers you to make the choices that best support your health. Have any of these insights surprised you? Maybe there's a fruit you've enjoyed for years, unaware of its effects. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below with your experience or any questions you might have about other foods. Hearing your stories and insights creates a community where we can all learn and support one another on the path to better health. If you found today's video helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more valuable tips and health secrets. We're just getting started on this journey to understand how everyday choices impact our health, and there's so much more to uncover. Stay tuned because our next video is all about common foods that secretly sabotage heart health. It's another eye-opening exploration of foods you may not suspect, and you won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, being informed is the first step toward living a healthier, happier life. Thank you for joining us today, and see you in the next video.